Ever wonder where the term nerd came from? It turns out there's more to this quirky word than meets the eye. The term nerd was first introduced by none other than Dr. Seuss in his 1950 book, If I Ran the Zoo. In this whimsical tale, he used the term to describe a strange creature, showcasing the wonderful and imaginative world of his writing. Little did he know this playful term would evolve dramatically over the years. Fast forward to today, and being a nerd is no longer something to be ashamed of. Now it proudly describes people who are deeply passionate about their interests, whether that be science fiction, technology, gaming, or anything else that stirs their curiosity. The once negative connotation has transformed into a badge of honor among communities that celebrate geek culture. It's amazing how a simple, invented word has taken root in our language, reflecting a shift in how we view intelligence and enthusiasm. So the next time you hear someone refer to themselves as a nerd, remember, they're not just talking about someone who likes books. They're celebrating a vibrant, diverse culture. This might surprise you. Hattie McDaniel made Oscar history. In 1940, this remarkable actress became the first African-American woman to win an Academy Award for her unforgettable performance as Mammy in the epic film Gone with the Wind. Hattie's groundbreaking win marked a significant milestone not only for her career, but also for the representation of African Americans in Hollywood, a landscape often marred by racial discrimination. The ceremony, held in Los Angeles, took place in a segregated environment, yet Hattie delivered a heartfelt acceptance speech that resonated deeply with many people watching. Her achievement not only redefined possibilities for Black actors and actresses, but also ignited hope among those aspiring to make their mark in cinema. At a time when roles for Black artists were typically constrained to stereotypes, Hattie's talent and unwavering determination allowed her to shine brightly. Today, we honor her incredible legacy and the doors she opened for future generations in film. What steps can we take to continue celebrating her contributions and advocate for greater diversity in the entertainment industry? Did you know insects are delicacies in Asia? In many Asian cultures, munching on insects is not just a quirky trend, it's a deep-rooted tradition. In countries like China, scorpions, centipedes, silkworms, spiders, and grasshoppers are popular snacks, often enjoyed for their unique flavors and crunchy textures. Street vendors serve these treats fried or roasted, offering a taste experience that's both adventurous and packed with protein. The practice of eating insects, known as entomophagy, dates back thousands of years, and it's fantastic for sustainability. Raising insects requires less land and water compared to traditional livestock, making them an eco-friendly food source. As we face global challenges like food security and climate change, these little critters could play a big role in our diets. So next time you're looking for a snack, why not consider trying something new? Would you be brave enough to taste a fried cricket or a crunchy scorpion? Exploring these delicacies might just surprise your taste buds. Turns out the truth is that Thailand's weather fascinates. Thailand's tropical climate draws visitors year-round with its warm, sunny days, but the weather can shift dramatically across different regions. In the northern areas like Chiang Mai, you might be surprised by the coolness of winter months, where temperatures can drop low enough to form frost. This unique feature leads locals and travelers alike to reach for jackets as the sun sets, creating a cozy atmosphere unlike the typical tropical stereotype. On the other hand, central and southern Thailand, including popular destinations like Bangkok and its stunning islands, often experience sizzling temperatures that can soar to a steamy 35 degrees Celsius. This contrasts sharply with the north and underscores how diverse Thailand's climate truly is. Elevations and geographical variations, including mountains and valleys, create these weather disparities. This means you can embrace cool mountain air or lounge on sun-soaked beaches, catering to every type of adventurer. So whether you're hiking through lush forests or relaxing by the crystal-clear waters, Thailand expertly balances a little something for everyone, no matter the season. Guess what really drives India's economy? India's economy is one of the largest and fastest growing in the world, with a diverse range of sectors powering its growth. The country is renowned for its booming information, technology, and software services, which have put it on the global map as a tech hub. Additionally, agriculture remains vital, employing a significant portion of the population and providing food both for its people and for export. Furthermore, the manufacturing sector is expanding, with initiatives like Make in India encouraging global companies to set up operations there. As consumer demand rises, sectors like retail and e-commerce are flourishing, reflecting the nation's youthful population and increasing middle class. With immense potential and innovative spirit, India stands at a pivotal point in shaping its economic future. Could it soon become one of the world's top economies? Did you know Genghis Khan embraced many faiths? Despite his strong connection to Tengrism, one of the oldest religions in Mongolia, Genghis Khan was remarkably open-minded when it came to spirituality. He believed in learning from different cultures and their beliefs, which led him to engage with Buddhist monks, Muslim leaders, Christian missionaries, and Taoist monks. This dialogue wasn't just about tolerance, it was about understanding and incorporating valuable moral teachings into his own life. For Genghis Khan, these interactions not only enriched his spiritual perspective, but also helped him unify a vast empire filled with diverse peoples and religions. His leniency toward different faiths fostered a kind of unity that was rare for his time. This strategy contributed to the stability and success of the Mongol Empire. So what can we learn from his approach to embracing diversity? Hard to believe, but students faced bizarre bathroom rules. In 2012, a California high school student experienced a shocking situation that no one could have imagined. A teacher misunderstood the school's bathroom policy and mistakenly believed that students weren't allowed to take restroom breaks. As a result, the student was told to urinate in a bucket in a supply room closet instead of using the bathroom like everyone else. This humiliating experience sparked outrage and raised questions about students' rights. Fast forward to 2017, and a court finally ruled in the student's favor, concluding that the school district had violated his rights. The judge ordered the district to pay a staggering $125 million in compensation. This case not only highlights the importance of clear communication in schools, but also emphasizes the need for teachers to treat all students with respect and dignity. Can you believe Betty Ford was called First Mama? During the 1970s, Betty Ford, the former First Lady of the United States, used a unique way to connect with people outside the White House. She adopted the CB radio handle, First Mama, creating an unexpected bond with truckers and radio enthusiasts. This choice wasn't merely for fun, it represented her warm and approachable personality. Betty became known for her advocacy work, especially around women's health issues and substance abuse awareness. By diving into the CB radio community, she broke down barriers, proving that even someone in her position could relate to everyday Americans. Truckers, often seen as lone wanderers, received her messages, creating a sense of camaraderie across the miles. Betty's willingness to engage with them reflected her belief in open communication and community support. This connection showed that even the most prominent figures can find joy in simple conversations. Isn't it refreshing to think of a First Lady sharing laughs and stories with truckers over the airwaves? Why exactly does someone have an extra nipple? Surprisingly, there's about a 5% chance that any individual may have a condition called polythelia, which is when someone has one or more extra nipples. These additional nipples can appear anywhere along the milk lines, which is an imaginary line that runs from under one arm to under the other, where mammary glands can develop. Though these extra nipples often resemble small moles or freckles and are usually harmless, they can be a result of genetic traits or developmental factors during pregnancy. In many cases, people may not even realize they have them. The phenomenon occurs due to variations in the way a fetus develops in the womb, and interestingly, it can happen in both men and women. While extra nipples don't typically pose any health risks, those who are curious or concerned about them might want to consult a healthcare provider. Isn't it fascinating how our bodies can surprise us in unexpected ways? Ever wonder how Guillain-Barré syndrome affects the body? This rare medical condition can turn life upside down, as it occurs when the immune system mistakenly attacks nerves, resulting in paralysis that may affect the entire body. Often triggered by a viral infection like the flu or even COVID-19, the onset of Guillain-Barré syndrome can catch many people off guard. Symptoms might begin with weakness or tingling in the legs, which can progress rapidly and create serious mobility issues. Despite its severe impact, the exact cause of this syndrome remains a mystery, leaving researchers puzzled. Some people recover completely, while others may face long-term challenges. Awareness is vital, as early diagnosis and treatment can significantly improve outcomes. So if you ever experience sudden weakness following an infection, don't hesitate to consult a healthcare professional. Understanding how the immune system can incorrectly target nerves reminds us of the complexities of our bodies and the need for ongoing research into such perplexing conditions. Guess what really drives Volgograd's mysterious disk wonders? During excavations in Russia, scientists uncovered extraordinary artifacts known as the Volgograd disks. These massive tungsten disks, reminiscent of flying saucers, have ignited the imagination of many, leading to wild theories about extraterrestrial origins. While the idea of aliens crafting these bizarre objects is certainly captivating, researchers assert a more terrestrial explanation. They believe these disks formed naturally over millennia through erosion processes, sculpted by the relentless forces of wind and water. Tungsten, a remarkably durable metal, withstands these elements, leading to the eerie saucer-like shapes we see today. As curiosity swirled among the media and the public, tales of UFOs and alien encounters garnered attention, overshadowing the disk's true origin story. Although the Volgograd disks do not provide evidence of extraterrestrial life, they serve as a potent reminder of the planet's secrets and the captivating natural processes that shape our world. How many more wonders lie hidden beneath the surface, waiting to be discovered? Why exactly does Kiev have the deepest metro station? Nestled in the heart of Kiev, Ukraine, Arsenalna metro station claims the title of the world's deepest underground metro station, plunging to an impressive depth of 115 yards. Imagine embarking on a journey down an escalator that feels like an endless slide into the depths of the earth. The descent lasts about 5 minutes, offering time to admire the stunning architecture and the intricate details of the station itself. Opened in the 1960s, Arsenalna not only functions as a critical transit hub, but also encapsulates Kiev's rich history and the spirit of its people. The need for such depth arose due to the city's hilly geography. Engineers had to design the metro lines with precision to traverse the landscape effectively. While many may think of a metro station merely as a mode of transport, Arsenalna offers an unforgettable experience that connects the bustling life of Kiev above to the silent depths below. If you visit this vibrant city, don't miss the chance to ride the escalator and say you've been to the deepest point of any subway system in the world. Did you know humans share hair follicles with chimpanzees? It turns out, despite the obvious differences in appearance, both species have around the same number of hair follicles. This fascinating fact highlights our close evolutionary relationship with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. While we have about 5 million hair follicles, chimpanzees have a similar count, yet the texture of our hair sets us apart. Human hair is generally much finer and sparser, which gives our skin a smoother look. This difference in hair texture and density helps humans adapt to various climates and environments, influencing how we manage heat and sun exposure. While chimpanzees keep their dense, coarse fur, providing warmth and protection in their natural habitats. Our finer hair allows us to maintain better temperature regulation. Isn't it amazing to think that we have more in common with these remarkable primates than we might have thought? By understanding these similarities, we gain insights into our own biology and evolution, deepening our appreciation for the diversity of life on Earth. Why exactly does RMS Titanic mean Royal Mail Ship? The RMS in RMS Titanic stands for Royal Mail Ship, highlighting its prestigious role in transporting mail across the Atlantic. When the Titanic was launched in 1912, it wasn't just a grand passenger liner. It was also contracted by the British Royal Mail to carry letters and parcels between Southampton, England, and New York City. This designation allowed the Titanic to be prioritized in ports and granted it certain privileges, as Royal Mail ships were regarded as vital for communication. People expected speed and luxury, but they also counted on reliability for their important mail deliveries. The Titanic, with its stunning interiors and powerful engines, aimed to fulfill both these expectations. Tragically, the journey didn't go as planned, but the initials RMS remind us that this remarkable ship was more than just a vessel for travelers. It played a crucial role in connecting people through the mail. Here's what actually happens when electric eels zap us. Electric eels, native to South America's murky Amazon waters, aren't true eels. They belong to the knifefish family. These fascinating creatures have evolved a remarkable hunting adaptation, the ability to deliver electric shocks of up to 600 volts. They achieve this astonishing feat using specialized cells called electrocytes, which function like tiny biological batteries stacked together. By discharging these cells rapidly, electric eels can stun their prey, making it easier to catch them. What's even more interesting is their ability to regulate the intensity and frequency of their shocks. Weaker pulses can be used for navigation and communication, while more powerful bursts are directed at immobilizing prey. In fact, some electric eels can even unleash double shocks, revealing hidden prey lurking in muddy waters. Indigenous tribes have long regarded these creatures as both dangerous and mystical. In a modern twist, researchers study their unique physiology to inspire innovations in bioengineering, aiming to create soft energy sources for medical implants and underwater devices. These remarkable fish are not just fearsome predators. They are marvels of nature, illuminating the intersection of biology and technology. What if I told you about Spain's brave resistance? During Napoleon's invasion in the early 1800s, the people of Spain came together in an inspiring show of unity and courage. They formed groups known as the Juntas Provinciales, taking action to defend their homeland against an overpowering enemy. What's remarkable is that these groups were made up of ordinary citizens, many of whom lacked formal military training. Instead of waiting for the government or a professional army to respond, everyday people banded together, often using their knowledge of the local terrain to their advantage. This grassroots resistance spirit fueled their determination, leading to clever tactics that caught the French forces off guard. The bravery and resourcefulness of the Juntas Provinciales not only helped to inspire a national identity, but also set a powerful example of ordinary people standing up for their rights. How did such local efforts impact the outcome of the war? Explore Virginia's stunning Appalachian Trail adventure. Virginia boasts a remarkable 544 miles of the Appalachian Trail, making it the longest stretch of this iconic hiking path in any state. Imagine strolling through lush forests, experiencing the thrill of rolling hills, and soaking in breathtaking mountain views. This diverse landscape isn't just visually stunning, it also nurtures a variety of ecosystems, from vibrant wildflower meadows to serene streams. Because of its natural beauty and adventure opportunities, the Appalachian Trail draws thousands of hikers each year, eager to experience the history and challenge the trail offers. Many who trek through Virginia leave with unforgettable memories and renewed friendships. Whether you're a seasoned backpacker or a curious beginner, the trail invites all to discover the unique wonders of Virginia's outdoors. Have you thought about taking on this incredible adventure? Here's something incredible about a high-fourth phi. A high-fourth phi is a remarkably tiny unit of time, equal to just 1/100th of a second. To put this into perspective, this brief moment is the exact duration it takes for light to travel 1 centimeter. That's pretty fast, considering light moves at an astonishing speed of about 299,792 kilometers per second. This mind-boggling measurement showcases just how quickly light travels, helping scientists understand everything from telecommunications to the vast mechanics of the universe. When we think about time, we often imagine it in larger intervals. But a high-fourth phi reveals the astonishing speed at which our universe operates on a microscopic scale. So next time you hear about light speed, remember that even the tiniest units like a high-fourth phi play a crucial role in our understanding of time and space. Can you believe how fast that really is? Discover the incredible speed and sight of pronghorns. These remarkable animals, native to North America, are not just fast but also possess astonishing eyesight. Pronghorns can spot potential danger from miles away, which is essential for survival in their open habitats. Their keen vision helps them detect predators long before they get too close, giving them valuable time to flee. Speaking of speed, pronghorns can sprint up to 55 miles per hour, making them the fastest land mammals on the continent. This incredible speed is so impressive that they can outrun many predators. What's even more fascinating is that they can maintain high speeds longer than other animals, which is vital for escaping threats. Pronghorns are a true marvel of nature, showcasing how adaptability shapes survival strategies in the wild. With these amazing traits, it's no wonder they have captivated the hearts of wildlife enthusiasts everywhere. Isn't it remarkable how evolution equips animals like pronghorns? Did you know washing clothes impacts ocean life? When you toss your favorite synthetic clothing into the washing machine, you might unknowingly send tiny plastic particles called microfibers into our waterways. These microfibers are so small that they often slip right through wastewater treatment systems, making their way into rivers and oceans. Once in the ocean, these pollutants become a significant threat to marine ecosystems. Fish and other sea creatures can mistake microfibers for food, leading to toxic buildup in their bodies, which can then affect the entire food chain, including humans. This startling connection highlights the environmental cost of synthetic materials, which are often chosen for their durability and convenience. Fortunately, there are steps we can take to reduce this issue, such as using microfiber-catching laundry bags or filters. By being more mindful of our clothing choices and washing practices, we can help protect our oceans and the incredible life they support. Isn't it crucial to consider how our everyday actions impact the planet? Guess what really drives our search for aliens? In 1977, astronomer Jerry R. Amon made a groundbreaking discovery when he detected a powerful radio signal from space that lasted for an astonishing 72 seconds. This mysterious signal, now famously known as the WOW signal, came from the direction of the constellation Sagittarius and captivated scientists and space enthusiasts alike. The signal is remarkable because it has traveled through the cosmos for an incredible 8 billion years. While scientists have proposed various explanations for this enigmatic transmission, including natural phenomena and advanced extraterrestrial communications, no conclusive proof has been found yet. The WOW signal remains an enticing puzzle in the search for intelligent life beyond Earth. Every time researchers analyze data or scan the skies, echoes of that 1977 signal inspire hope and curiosity about what lies beyond our planet. Will we ever uncover the truth behind it? This might surprise you. Figs need wasps to thrive. Figs are not just delicious fruits, they also rely on a fascinating partnership with fig wasps to reproduce. Pollination happens inside the fig, which actually houses tiny flowers within its fleshy structure. When a female fig wasp enters the fig through a small opening called the ostiole, she brings pollen from the fig where she was born. As she lays her eggs in some of the flowers, she unwittingly pollinates others. This mutual relationship is crucial. Without the wasps, many fig species would struggle to produce seeds and consequently, new figs. Once the larvae hatch and mature, the male wasps mate with females before dying inside the fruit. The newly fertilized females then emerge carrying pollen to find another fig, continuing the cycle that keeps both wasps and figs alive. Isn't nature amazing? Why exactly does a quarter have grooves? The answer lies in history and a clever way to prevent cheating. Each U.S. quarter has over 100 tiny grooves around its edge, known as reeding. These grooves were introduced back in the 19th century when coins were made of valuable metals like gold and silver. People would shave off small amounts of metal to create their own coins, essentially stealing value without anyone noticing. By adding grooves, the U.S. Mint made it challenging to alter the coins without leaving clear evidence. Today, these grooves serve a dual purpose. Not only do they protect the integrity of the coin, but they also give it a textured feel, helping people differentiate between coins by touch. So the next time you flip a quarter, remember that those little grooves are more than just decoration. They're a safeguard against dishonesty. Did you know Venus spins the other way? This intriguing planet stands out in our solar system because it rotates backward, which means that on Venus, the sun actually rises in the west and sets in the east. This unusual rotation is called retrograde motion and creates a fascinating day-night cycle. What's even more surprising is that a single day on Venus lasts longer than an entire year. While Venus takes about 243 Earth days to complete one full rotation on its axis, it only takes about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. Imagine spending more time waiting for the Sun to set than it takes to go all the way around the Sun. The atmosphere of Venus adds to its uniqueness, being thick with clouds of sulfuric acid, trapping heat, and creating a scorching surface temperature. So every day on Venus is a full experience of extremes, making it one of the most remarkable planets in our solar system. Isn't it amazing how different our neighboring worlds can be? Did you know Spain has a banana museum? This unique attraction allows visitors to dive deep into the fascinating world of bananas, exploring everything from their rich history to their cultivation and health benefits. Located in a lively region, the museum showcases centuries-old tools that were once essential for banana production. Imagine seeing the same equipment that farmers used long ago. Admission is free, providing an exciting opportunity for everyone, whether you're a local or just passing through. Each exhibit is designed to educate and entertain, offering insights into how bananas became a staple in diets worldwide. From fun facts about the fruit to hands-on displays, there's something for everyone to enjoy. You might learn about the different varieties of bananas or discover how they grow in the tropical climate. If you're planning a trip to Spain, add this delightful museum to your itinerary and gain a newfound appreciation for this tasty fruit. Who knew bananas could be so interesting? Dive into Europe's unique underwater museum. Lanzarote proudly hosts a breathtaking underwater museum that's unlike any other in Europe. This incredible attraction features stunning submerged sculptures designed to serve as artificial reefs, promoting marine life conservation. By diving among these extraordinary works of art, visitors can immerse themselves in an experience that blends creativity with environmental science. Each sculpture not only captivates the eyes, but also provides habitats for diverse marine species, helping to restore marine ecosystems. Whether you're a seasoned diver or a curious beginner, exploring this underwater wonderland allows you to connect with ocean life in an unforgettable way. Just imagine swimming alongside colorful fish while surrounded by striking sculptures that look like they belong in a gallery. Are you ready to dive into this unique adventure? Can you imagine a tiger that hunted humans? The Champawat tiger, a fearsome Bengal tigress, roamed the forests of India and Nepal in the early 20th century and is infamous for killing an astonishing 436 people. This extraordinary number makes her one of the most notorious man-eaters in history. Her rampage was driven by a rather sad circumstance. She had broken teeth that made hunting regular prey difficult. As a result, she turned to humans, who became her unsuspecting targets. The locals lived in constant fear, and tales of her deadly prowess spread far and wide. The man who eventually brought her reign of terror to an end was hunter Jim Corbett. In 1907, he tracked her down and shot her, marking the end of a chilling chapter in wildlife history. The story of the Champawat tiger serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between humans and nature, sparking debates on wildlife conservation even today. Did you know Hamilton appears on the $10 bill? Alexander Hamilton is a prominent figure in American history, not just for his role as a founding father, but also for being featured on the $10 bill. Despite never holding the office of president, Hamilton's influence on the nation's financial system is monumental. As the first Secretary of the Treasury, he established key financial structures, such as the federal banking system and the First National Bank. His vision helped shape the United States into a financially stable nation, and his contributions are recognized through this unique honor. The $10 bill was first issued in the 1920s, and it serves not just as currency, but as a symbol of Hamilton's enduring legacy. Interestingly, the bill also features a portrait of Hamilton on the front, while the back displays an image of the U.S. Treasury building. This highlights his lasting impact on the United States and its economy. Why do you think he was chosen instead of a president? Let's uncover the truth about barn owls. Not all owl species are capable of hooting, and barn owls are a fascinating example of this. Instead of the classic hoot we often associate with owls, these unique birds communicate using eerie screams and hissing sounds. These vocalizations, which can last anywhere from 2 to 4 seconds, serve various purposes. For barn owls, screams can signal alarm or distress, while hisses are used as a defense mechanism to ward off intruders or potential predators. This twist on traditional owl communication makes them truly special in the avian world. So next time you think of owls, remember that not all of them hoot. Some, like the barn owl, have their own unique way to express themselves and protect their territory. Isn't nature full of surprises? What if I told you broccoli is a superfood? This green veggie is part of the Brassicaceae family, which also includes other nutritious members like cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, and collard greens. These are known as cruciferous vegetables and are celebrated for their impressive health benefits. Broccoli stands out among them due to its wealth of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Eating broccoli can support heart health, improve digestion, and lower the risk of certain cancers, making it an excellent choice for a balanced diet. While some people may find its taste a bit strong or bitter, broccoli is super versatile. You can enjoy it steamed, roasted, or even raw in salads. Plus, when paired with tasty sauces or seasonings, it can become a favorite in any meal. Whether you're a veggie lover or just warming up to greens, incorporating broccoli into your meals is an easy way to boost your nutrition. Are you ready to add this superfood to your plate? Can you imagine making 7.5 million toothpicks? It's astounding to think that just 1 cord of wood can yield this huge number of tiny, yet incredibly useful objects. This impressive statistic highlights the efficiency of wood processing, transforming a single natural resource into something so common in our daily lives. Toothpicks, often overlooked, have been used for centuries to help clean teeth or to serve appetizers. While they seem simple, these small sticks play a big role in social gatherings and dining experiences around the world. The process of turning wood into toothpicks involves significant craftsmanship and machinery that ensures every toothpick is uniform and reliable. With approximately 7.5 million toothpicks coming from just 1 cord, it's easy to see how this industry thrives. Next time you pick up a toothpick to enjoy a meal or to relieve a stuck piece of food, remember the journey it took from a tree to your table. Isn't it fascinating how something so small has such an interesting backstory? Is it really true a red blood cell is so fast? Yes, it is. A red blood cell can complete a full circuit through the human body in about 20 seconds, an impressive feat given how far they travel. Starting in the heart, these tiny cells move quickly through blood vessels, delivering oxygen vital for our organs and tissues. As they flow through the arteries, they race to reach each part of the body, supplying energy that helps us think, move, and even grow. After delivering oxygen, they pick up carbon dioxide, a waste product, and travel back to the heart via veins. This rapid journey supports our health, allowing us to perform daily activities with energy. To put it in perspective, if you could travel as fast as a red blood cell, you could circle the entire Earth in just a few hours. Isn't that incredible? This remarkable speed highlights just how incredible our circulatory system is. Did you know Avengers Headquarters has a real-life cousin? The stunning structure that serves as the Avengers Headquarters in the Marvel Universe is inspired by the sleek design of the Porsche headquarters located in Atlanta, Georgia. This iconic building first appeared in the film Captain America: Civil War, where it showcases the innovative and cutting-edge essence of the superheroes that populate the Marvel world. The architects behind this ambitious design wanted to embody the same spirit of creativity and forward-thinking found in Porsche vehicles. Just like the superheroes who gather within its walls, the building stands as a symbol of strength, teamwork, and excellence. With its modern aesthetic and impressive layout, both the Avengers Headquarters and the Porsche Headquarters challenge the limits of architectural design. So next time you watch a Marvel movie, remember that some of that superhero magic is grounded in the real world. Did you know the Matrix changed fashion forever? This groundbreaking film, released in 1999, didn't just reshape the world of cinema, it had a profound impact on fashion trends and popular culture too. Its striking cyberpunk style introduced a whole new aesthetic that many influence followers still embrace today. Imagine characters sporting sleek black leather coats and futuristic sunglasses, embodying a mysterious, edgy vibe. The Matrix's unique visual style inspired designers around the globe, leading to a wave of similar looks that permeated streetwear, high fashion, and even music videos. As more people became enamored with this style, they began to adopt these bold fashion choices in their everyday lives. The film also sparked conversations about identity, technology, and the future, causing cultural ripples that extended far beyond Hollywood. So next time you see someone wearing a leather jacket or cool shades, you might just be witnessing the Matrix's enduring legacy in fashion. Why do you think the film's style resonated so strongly with audiences? Is it really true that gold hides in the Earth's core? Gold is a fascinating element that actually exists in larger amounts deep within the Earth's core, but it's pretty rare on the surface where we mine it. This rarity is largely due to geological processes that have gradually nudged some gold closer to the surface over millions of years. For instance, meteoritic impacts, which are when space rocks collide with Earth, have helped bring bits of gold and other precious metals up from the depths. Volcanic activity also plays a significant role, as molten rock from deep inside can carry gold upwards. Hydrothermal vents, too, are critical. They release mineral-rich hot water that sometimes deposits gold as it cools. Finally, the movement of tectonic plates, notably their collisions and separations, has also shaped the distribution of gold. Isn't it incredible to think about all the natural forces that have shaped our planet's treasures? Hard to believe, but dollars once had no symbol. In 1788, the dollar was given its own symbol, a move that transformed how people recognized and used cash. Before this, money was just represented by numbers or words, which could be confusing and complicated. The introduction of the dollar sign, daten, made it much easier to understand prices and transactions at a glance. This symbol became a representation of currency not just in the United States, but it spread worldwide, symbolizing economic strength and monetary value. The simplicity of the dollar sign helped in creating a universal language for business, allowing merchants and customers to communicate financial amounts more clearly. As trade expanded and economies interconnected, the dollar sign became a vital part of daily life, opening doors to commerce and financial literacy. Can you imagine shopping without the familiar dollar symbol today? Ever wondered about Nepal's quirky time zone? Nepal has a fascinating time zone called Nepal time, which is set at UTC plus 5 hours and 45 minutes. This unique offset of 45 minutes is rare, making Nepal one of the few places in the world with such a specific timing. While most countries use whole-hour offsets, Nepal's choice reflects its geographical and cultural identity. The country lies in the Himalayas, where the sun rises and sets differently than in other regions. This distinct time zone means that when it's noon in London, it's already 6:45 p.m. in Nepal. Imagine planning a video call or travel plans with a time difference like that. This quirky aspect adds to the charm of Nepal, a land known for its stunning mountains, rich heritage, and the warm hospitality of its people. It serves as a reminder of the diverse ways that culture and geography shape our daily lives. What if I told you goldfish can live for decades? The oldest known goldfish, named Tish, holds an impressive record, living up to 43 years. Tish belonged to the Han family in Great Britain, who cared for their finned friend until his passing in 1999. This extraordinary lifespan earned Tish a spot in the Guinness World Records as the longest living goldfish ever documented. Most pet goldfish only live for about 10 to 15 years, so Tish's remarkable longevity is truly something to marvel at. Proper care in a suitable environment can greatly influence a goldfish's life expectancy, including factors like tank size, water quality, and diet. Tish's story reminds us that with the right conditions and care, even small pets can surprise us with their lifespans. Who knew a humble goldfish could make history like this? Guess what really drives your stomach's power? Human stomach acid is incredibly potent, boasting a pH level of 1 to 2. This acid is so powerful that it can dissolve steel over time, making it essential for breaking down food into digestible parts. But don't worry, your stomach has a clever defense system. It protects itself with a thick layer of mucus that acts as a shield, preventing the acid from damaging the stomach lining. Imagine when you eat, this acidic juice goes to work, helping to break down proteins and kill harmful bacteria. It's quite a remarkable process. This balance of strong acid and protective mucus ensures that your digestive system works efficiently, allowing you to absorb nutrients while keeping your stomach healthy. Isn't it fascinating how your body works to keep everything in harmony? Believe it or not, Microraptor was a tiny dinosaur. This fascinating creature, estimated to weigh less than a chihuahua, challenges our typical image of dinosaurs as colossal giants. Microraptor lived around 120 million years ago during the Cretaceous period and was about the size of a crow. Its remarkable feathered body hints at its ability to glide through the trees, making it quite different from the roaring giants we often think of. With long feathers on its arms and tail, it resembled a bird more than the traditional dinosaur. Paleontologists discovered Microraptor's fossils in China, where the fine details of its feathers were remarkably preserved. This tiny dinosaur sheds light on the evolutionary link between dinosaurs and modern birds, opening up new chapters in our understanding of how some dinosaurs adapted to their environments. Imagine how it must have looked soaring through the prehistoric skies. Isn't it amazing to think that such a small, agile dinosaur roamed the earth, while massive creatures like T-Rex were also striding through the landscape? Is it really true that time can slow down? According to Einstein's theory of relativity, it's not just science fiction. When an object speeds up and approaches the speed of light, something fascinating happens. Time slows down for that object compared to what we perceive on Earth. This means that if a spaceship could travel near the speed of light, the astronauts aboard would experience less time passing than people back home. For example, they might take a journey that feels like only a few years, while many more years could pass on Earth. This concept can sound mind-boggling, but it has been confirmed through experiments with particles moving at high speeds and precise clocks on fast-moving jets. By understanding how time works this way, we can even grasp how the universe operates on a grand scale. So the next time you think about time, remember that it isn't as straightforward as we might assume. It's flexible and can be profoundly affected by speed. How cool is that? You might be surprised by Sichuan pepper's true identity. These fascinating spices aren't actually peppers at all. Instead, they are the dried berries of the prickly ash tree, a member of the citrus family. Sichuan peppers are renowned for their distinct, tingling flavor that adds a bold kick to many dishes. Often used in Sichuan cuisine, they provide a unique numbing sensation that pairs beautifully with spicy and savory meals. This delightful spice plays a critical role in famous dishes like mapo tofu and kung pao chicken, elevating their taste to new heights. When you savor a dish seasoned with Sichuan pepper, you're experiencing a burst of citrusy notes mixed with an exciting bite that dances on your palate. Next time you're in a Sichuan restaurant, don't forget to appreciate these incredible berries and their contribution to the vibrant flavors that make the cuisine so special. Did you know some babies are born with teeth? This surprising phenomenon, known as natal teeth, occurs in about 1 in every 2,000 births. These teeth are different from the typical baby teeth that usually come in around 6 months of age. Natal teeth can actually be present in the newborn's mouth at birth or can appear shortly afterward. They often emerge from the gum line, catching parents and medical professionals off guard. While these tiny teeth might seem like a curious rarity, they can also come with challenges. For example, they may need to be removed if they're loose or causing discomfort for the baby. Interestingly, natal teeth are more common in certain cultures and can sometimes be associated with other health conditions. Regardless, every baby is unique, and these little pearly whites certainly add a distinct twist to their arrival. Did you know 16% struggle with this condition? This statistic reveals that around 1 in 6 people around the world are living with a significant health issue. This condition could refer to various health challenges, but it often includes mental health disorders or chronic diseases affecting daily life. With the global population now surpassing 8 billion, this means over 1.2 billion people face challenges that can affect their well-being, making it a critical public health concern. Interestingly, while 16% face this particular issue, another statistic shows that 33% of the world's population is repeatedly referenced, suggesting that many can be affected by more than one health condition throughout their lives. It highlights how interconnected health issues can be and why understanding and addressing these problems is crucial for improving overall quality of life. What steps are we taking to support those affected? Here's a wild fact about Costa Rican lizards. This fascinating reptile has developed the extraordinary ability to stay submerged underwater for up to 16 minutes. Imagine being able to hold your breath for that long. These lizards, native to the lush rainforests of Costa Rica, utilize a clever adaptation that sets them apart. When they dive underwater, an air bubble forms around their head. This bubble acts like a personal oxygen tank, allowing them to recycle the oxygen they exhale. By doing this, they can evade predators lurking above while still maintaining vital oxygen levels. It's like having a secret weapon in the wild. This remarkable ability not only helps them escape danger, but also highlights the incredible ways animals adapt to their environments. So the next time you think about survival skills in nature, remember the Costa Rican lizard and its impressive underwater tricks. How do you think these adaptations impact its survival in the rainforest ecosystem? Prepare to be amazed by smartphone ownership around the globe. As of now, about 4.3 billion people own a smartphone, which makes up an impressive 55% of the world's population. Think about that for a moment. More than half of the people on Earth have access to a device that connects them not just to each other, but to a wealth of information and entertainment. Smartphones have transformed our lives, allowing us to communicate instantly, share experiences through social media, and even manage our daily tasks with just a few taps. This accessible technology has particularly revolutionized how people in developing countries connect with the rest of the world. Imagine the power of being able to learn, shop, and express oneself all from the palm of your hand. As smartphones continue to evolve, how will they shape our future and society? Turns out the truth is that ferrets can clean. In 1971, a clever ferret named Felicia took on a unique role at Fermilab in Illinois, where she was trained to help clean the particle accelerator. These accelerators are fascinating machines that speed up particles to high energies, but they often got blocked with metallic debris. Instead of taking hours for humans to manually clean those narrow tubes, Felicia's nimble body and curious nature made her the perfect candidate for the job. She darted through the small spaces, removing debris with impressive efficiency. Felicia not only saved countless hours of work, but she also became an integral part of the Fermilab team, adored by scientists and staff alike. Her story reminds us that sometimes the best solutions come from the most unexpected places, like a little ferret lending a paw in the world of high-energy physics. Hard to believe, but sunlight takes time to reach us. Light from the sun travels an impressive 93 million miles to reach Earth, and this journey takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds. This means that every time you see the sun rise, you're actually looking at light that has been on its way for over 8 minutes. Now, if you think about it, that's quite a long trip for light, which moves at a swift speed of approximately 186,000 miles per second. The universe is so vast, and this delay shows just how expansive space really is. Picture it. As you sip your morning coffee and watch the sky brighten, remember that the sunlight you're basking in has been traveling through the emptiness of space just for you. It connects us to the very heart of our solar system and reminds us of the incredible distances involved in our daily lives. Isn't it amazing how light carries the sun's warmth to us, even across those vast miles? This might surprise you. A cube of coins. Artist Robert Wexler dedicated an incredible 7 years to craft a stunning sculptural cube made from over 200,000 coins. Imagine the patience and creativity involved in transforming these seemingly ordinary items into a breathtaking piece of art. Wexler meticulously selected and arranged coins from various countries, each carrying its own history and stories. The result is a gleaming cube that not only dazzles the eye but also invites viewers to contemplate the value and meaning of money in our lives. As light dances off the shiny surfaces, this art piece sparks curiosity about the diverse cultures represented in the coins and the journey they took to end up here. Wexler's work encourages us to think about how something as mundane as currency can be reimagined into a captivating form. It challenges us to consider the artistic possibilities in everyday materials. How do you feel about art that transforms common objects into something extraordinary? Have you heard about tuskless African elephants? Over the years, African elephants have been facing a tough battle against poachers who target them for their precious ivory tusks. In a fascinating twist of evolution, some elephants have begun to adapt by developing without tusks at all. This remarkable change helps them evade poachers, as many hunters look specifically for the biggest and most tusked elephants. Researchers have found that approximately 1/3 of African elephants in certain regions, particularly in places like Mozambique, are now born tuskless. This evolution isn't just a random occurrence. It's an incredible survival strategy that reflects the harsh realities these gentle giants face. By adapting to their environment, tuskless elephants can thrive without the risk that comes with their tusks. Conservation efforts continue to be crucial in protecting these magnificent creatures in their habitats. Will this evolution signal a new chapter for African elephants in their fight against poaching? You might be shocked to learn that copper turns green. This fascinating transformation comes from a process called oxidation. When copper is exposed to air and moisture, it reacts with carbon dioxide, forming a green layer known as verdigris. But there's more to this stunning change than meets the eye. Verdigris is actually a protective barrier made of copper carbonate, which prevents the underlying metal from corroding further. This doesn't just happen overnight. It can take years for that vivid green patina to develop. The term verdigris even has a storied history, deriving from the French phrase that means green of grease. Not only does this beautiful layer enhance the aesthetic appeal of statues and structures, but it also tells a story about the environmental conditions around that copper. Have you ever seen a statue or a roof with that striking green hue? What if I told you Gabe Newell loves the ocean? As of February 2025, Gabe Newell, the co-founder of the gaming giant Valve Corporation, has turned his attention to the deep blue sea. He now owns a marine research company that focuses on ocean exploration and conservation. Newell has devoted a significant portion of his time to this venture, spending days aboard his impressive boats and submarines, diving into the mysteries of marine life. His passion for the ocean drives him to investigate ecosystems and promote sustainability, showcasing a genuine commitment to preserving our planet's underwater treasures. With his experience in tech and gaming, Newell brings innovative ideas to marine research, making waves not just in gaming but also in environmental science. What inspired this shift from gaming to marine biology? His journey reminds us that passion can lead to exciting new adventures, regardless of our starting point. Did you know children with type 1 diabetes rarely survived? Before 1922, a diagnosis of type 1 diabetes was nearly a death sentence for children. This severe autoimmune condition meant that the pancreas didn't produce insulin, a hormone crucial for regulating blood sugar levels. Without insulin therapy, children faced dire complications, often leading to death within just a few years after diagnosis. Families were left heartbroken as they watched their loved ones struggle against an illness that had no effective treatment. However, everything changed with the discovery of insulin by Frederick Banting and Charles Best in 1921. This breakthrough transformed diabetes management, enabling children to live longer and healthier lives. Today, insulin therapy allows millions of people with type 1 diabetes to thrive, creating a significant shift in the reality of this condition. So can you imagine the hope that this discovery brought to families back then? Hard to believe, but Colorado is enormous, and it's a paradise for outdoor lovers. Imagine having access to a staggering 9,600 miles of fishing streams teeming with fish, where you can cast your line and relax in nature's beauty. If you prefer tranquil waters, You'll find 2,150 pristine lakes perfect for kayaking or just enjoying a peaceful picnic by the shore. And for those who crave adventure, over 1,000 majestic peaks await exploration, offering breathtaking views and hiking trails. With such a vast landscape, Colorado is not just a state, but an incredible outdoor playground. Whether you're into fishing, hiking, or simply soaking in the scenery, there's something for everyone. So what adventure are you planning next in this remarkable region? Did you know about Domino's Pizza and a Volkswagen trade? In an unexpected twist in business history, one of the co-founders of Domino's Pizza, Tom Monahan, once made a jaw-dropping decision. Instead of taking cash for his shares in the budding pizza empire, he traded them for a Volkswagen. This unusual exchange happened during the early days of the company, when Monahan was still shaping the brand that would later become a global giant in the pizza industry. The story emphasizes how entrepreneurs often make unconventional choices, reflecting both their passion and sometimes their financial constraints. Imagine giving up your stake in a future multi-billion-dollar franchise for a car. This trade highlights not only the bold moves behind successful businesses, but also the dreams and risks involved in entrepreneurship. Monahan's journey teaches us that sometimes, even the most surprising decisions can lead to monumental growth. How many more fascinating stories like this exist in the world of business? Can you believe this wild legal challenge in 2010? A law student turned heads when he filed a lawsuit against an attorney in Jackson, Mississippi. This attorney sparked controversy by publicly offering $1 million to anyone who could reach a nearby hotel, the site of a tragic quadruple murder, from Jackson Airport in under 30 minutes. Intrigued by the challenge, the student rushed to prove himself. With determination and speed, he completed the journey in an astonishing 19 minutes. However, when he claimed the prize, the attorney refused to pay up, arguing that the challenge was just a publicity stunt and not a serious offer. This bizarre story raises intriguing questions about contracts and the ethics behind such outrageous challenges. Was the student entitled to the prize, or did the attorney have a valid point? This case highlights the complexities of law and how sometimes things aren't as simple as they appear. Most people don't know this, but mice were wooden. The first computer mouse invented by Doug Engelbart in the early 1960s was quite the novelty. Made from wood, it looked like a chunky block and featured a simple design that included just one button and a cord. Unlike today's sleek and sophisticated mice, which often include extra buttons and wireless connectivity, Engelbart's creation was a rudimentary tool for navigating digital spaces. Its purpose was to help users interact with computers more intuitively, making it a groundbreaking innovation in the world of technology. Fast forward to today, and we have mice that are not only ergonomic, but also equipped with laser sensors for precision. The evolution from that wooden block to our current high-tech devices shows just how far we've come in making computers user-friendly. Can you imagine navigating your favorite video game with that first design? Did you know sea slugs can photosynthesize? This remarkable ability stems from chlorophyll, a pigment also found in algae and certain organisms. By absorbing sunlight, these unique creatures convert light into energy through a process called photosynthesis. Just like plants, sea slugs and their algae partners can produce their own food, which showcases the incredible adaptability found in nature. Some sea slugs even incorporate the chloroplasts from the algae they consume into their own cells, allowing them to harness sunlight for energy. This fascinating adaptation not only helps them survive, but also illustrates the complex relationships in ecosystems. Together, these organisms remind us how life can thrive in unexpected ways, adapting to their environments and using sunlight as a powerful energy source. Isn't nature full of surprises? Discover how vast Russia truly is. Russia holds the title of the largest country in the world, and for good reason. Stretching over 17,000 kilometers from west to east, it covers more land than any other nation on Earth. Imagine driving for days and still not leaving the country. This gigantic stretch includes everything from snowy Siberian landscapes to the warm coastal beaches of the Black Sea. With such a vast area, Russia boasts a rich diversity of cultures, languages, and wildlife. It spans 11 time zones and is home to the longest railway in the world, the Trans-Siberian Railway, which connects Moscow to Vladivostok. Additionally, Russia's incredible size means that it has a wide range of climates from tundra to deserts. With all these factors together, it's no wonder that Russia continues to be a fascinating country, filled with wonders to explore. Is it really true that bodily sounds can entertain us? Jumbo Dump, a sibling duo, proves that laughter can come from the most unexpected places. This talented pair specializes in creating a unique show filled with hilarious sound effects made entirely from bodily sounds. From the gentle plop of a droplet hitting water to impressively accurate imitations of everyday noises, their creativity knows no bounds. With their comedic flair, they have captivated audiences on stages around the world, turning what some might consider silly into a mesmerizing art form. Their performances not only display their talent, but also remind us how sounds can trigger laughter and joy, no matter their origin. By blending humor and creativity, Jumbo Dump challenges the way we think about everyday noises. So the next time you hear a funny sound, could it inspire a giggle or two? Imagine a world without smiling in photos. In old photographs, smiles were a rare sight, and this has a fascinating reason behind it. During the early days of photography, around the 19th century, the process was quite different from our quick snapshots today. Photographers preferred their subjects to wear serious expressions, believing that smiling would distort their faces and make the images less formal. To help their subjects achieve a somber look, photographers had people say prunes instead of cheese when the camera clicked. This quirky little trick allowed people to keep their lips tight and still maintain a neutral appearance. Unlike today, where smiles are the go-to for capturing joy and happiness, back then, a serious face was thought to convey more dignity and importance. Can you imagine being told to suppress your smile for a photo? This cultural shift in how we perceive smiles in photography reflects changes in social norms and the art of capturing moments. So the next time you snap a photo, remember how different it was for those in the past. What if I told you Yukio played a key role? Yukio Mishima, an influential Japanese author, was known for his intense works that explored themes of beauty, death, and the nature of existence. Born in 1925, he became famous for his powerful writing style, which often merged traditional Japanese aesthetics with modern existential questions. Mishima wasn't only a writer, he was also a passionate advocate for the revival of the samurai spirit in post-war Japan. In a dramatic twist, he staged a controversial coup attempt in 1970, believing that Japan had lost its identity. His profound dedication to his ideals led him to commit seppuku, a traditional form of ritual suicide, rather than live in a world he deemed spiritually empty. His life and work continue to spark debate and fascination, leaving readers wondering about the implications of his philosophy and the legacy he left behind. Discover the mystery of dark energy and dark matter. Did you know that a staggering 95% of the universe is made up of these two elusive components? Dark energy, which accounts for about 68% of the cosmos, is a mysterious force driving the accelerated expansion of the universe. Meanwhile, dark matter makes up around 27% and acts like a cosmic glue, holding galaxies together. Despite their massive presence, both dark energy and dark matter remain invisible and undetectable by conventional means, challenging scientists to unravel their secrets. Instruments like the Hubble Space Telescope and various particle detectors are helping researchers explore these enigmas, shedding light on questions that have puzzled astronomers for decades. As we dive deeper into the universe, we continue to seek answers about the very fabric of existence. What could understanding these forces mean for our knowledge of the universe? Prepare to be amazed by Kentucky's bathing law. In the 1800s, Kentucky made headlines by passing a law that required every citizen to bathe at least once a year. This remarkable legislation came at a time when many people believed that regular bathing was not only unnecessary, but could even be harmful. The law aimed to tackle the significant public health issues of that era, when sanitation practices were still evolving and hygiene was often overlooked. By mandating annual baths, Kentucky took a bold step toward promoting cleanliness and improving the health of its citizens. This quirky law reflects societal attitudes toward personal hygiene and shows how far we've come regarding health awareness. Can you imagine living in a time when bathing was considered optional? This law serves as a fascinating glimpse into the past, illustrating how fundamental changes in hygiene standards have shaped our modern lives. You won't believe how artisans create stunning glass art. Glass blowing is an incredible art form where skilled craftsmen use a simple yet fascinating technique to transform molten glass into beautiful pieces. Using a metal tube, they gather hot liquid glass and then expertly blow into the tube, shaping the glass with their breath. This process requires immense skill, as artists must control the temperature and shape of the glass while it cools. From elegant drinking glasses to intricate figurines, each piece showcases the incredible artistry of the glassblower. Some artisans even add colors and textures by incorporating various minerals and elements into the glass, making each creation unique. The enchantment lies in the dynamic nature of hot glass, which changes shape and appearance in the blink of an eye. Watching a glass blower at work is like witnessing a captivating dance, where every movement counts. This ancient craft has been practiced for thousands of years and continues to evolve, inspiring awe and admiration in everyone who sees it. Prepare to be amazed by Mary Edwards Walker's legacy. Mary Edwards Walker was a remarkable woman who broke barriers as the only female recipient of the Medal of Honor. Serving as a surgeon during the Civil War, she showcased her incredible skills in a time when most viewed medicine as a man's domain. But her impact didn't stop there. Walker was also a passionate abolitionist, fighting against slavery and advocating for women's rights. She challenged the strict Victorian norms of her time, becoming a pioneer of the rational dress movement, which promoted more practical and comfortable clothing for women. This movement aimed to free women from constricting garments like corsets and restrictive skirts, allowing for greater mobility and a more active lifestyle. Walker's refusal to conform to societal expectations made her a formidable figure in the fight for gender equality. Isn't it inspiring how one person's determination can change the course of history? Prepare to be amazed by Tokyo's giant cat billboard. This incredible 3D digital display showcases a massive, lifelike cat that has become the talk of the town. Located in the bustling Shibuya district, it attracts thousands of visitors daily, all eager to capture a glimpse of this fascinating technology. The billboard uses advanced holographic projection techniques, allowing the cat to appear as if it's jumping right out into the street. People can't help but stop and stare, snapping pictures and sharing them on social media. The design not only wows onlookers with its engaging visuals, but also sparks a deeper curiosity about the tech behind such eye-catching displays. With its playful expressions and interactive elements, the giant cat isn't just an advertisement, it's an art piece that blends creativity with cutting-edge engineering. Will this billboard inspire future innovations in urban advertising? This might surprise you. Americans love their childhood homes. Almost half of Americans stay close to where they grew up, often living within just 50 miles of their childhood neighborhoods. This statistic reveals a fascinating connection between people and their roots, showcasing how strong emotional ties can shape our lives. For many, a childhood home is more than just a place. It's filled with memories of family gatherings, friendships, and formative experiences. These feelings of belonging often lead individuals to settle down near their past, creating a comforting circle of familiarity. As life progresses, relationships with family and friends often deepen in these locales, reinforcing the community bonds that have formed over the years. This phenomenon also highlights how deep-seated our sense of place can be, prompting us to consider how where we come from influences who we become. Why do you think so many of us choose to stay close to our roots? What if I told you Antarctica holds a treasure? This icy continent boasts an extraordinary amount of frozen water, enough to match the entire volume of the Atlantic Ocean. With 90% of the world's ice stored here, Antarctica is not just a remote, frigid place. It is crucial for our planet's climate system. The ice sheets, glaciers, and icebergs in Antarctica regulate sea levels and influence global weather patterns. When temperatures rise, this massive store of ice melts, leading to rising sea levels and affecting coastal communities around the world. Researchers constantly study the Antarctic ice to understand past climate changes, helping predict future shifts in our environment. As we face climate challenges today, how we manage and learn from Antarctica could be key to sustainability. Isn't it fascinating how a place so cold can have such a warm impact on our future? Believe it or not, Daniel Craig redefined James Bond. In 2006, Daniel Craig stepped into the iconic role of James Bond, bringing a fresh and complex personality to the character that captivated audiences. Following Timothy Dalton and Pierce Brosnan, Craig's portrayal marked a significant shift in how we viewed the suave spy. With the release of Casino Royale, he introduced a grittier and more vulnerable side to Bond, showcasing his flaws and emotional depths in ways not seen before. This modern interpretation resonated with both longtime fans and newcomers, making Bond feel more relatable and real. The film's intense action sequences, gripping storyline, and Craig's compelling performance set a new standard for the franchise. Craig's Bond became known for more than just his charm. He displayed resilience and depth, engaging viewers with a story that felt timely and relevant. As a result, he changed the future of 007, blending classic elements with contemporary themes. Will Craig's legacy be remembered as the turning point for the iconic character? Is it really true that awesome takes practice? This intriguing idea comes from a Christian devotional book called Anybody Can Be Cool, but Awesome Takes Practice, specifically designed for teens. Within its pages, readers discover valuable life lessons and faith-based advice aimed at helping them grow into their best selves as seen through the eyes of God. While the book may have a retro cover that might throw some off, the content is packed with wisdom that encourages young people to strive for greatness in their daily lives. The author emphasizes that while anyone can easily appear cool, true awesomeness requires dedication and effort. By guiding readers through relatable challenges and experiences, the book imparts essential skills for personal and spiritual development. It addresses topics like self-acceptance, resilience, and character building, making it a practical guide for teens navigating the complexities of growing up. So, are you ready to embrace the journey from cool to awesome? Why is the Mariah Concert Hall a stunning sight? This architectural marvel boasts a breathtaking 107,000 square feet of glass, making it a true spectacle in the desert landscape. Designed to seamlessly blend with its surroundings, the hall reflects the stunning hues and textures of the desert, creating a dynamic visual experience that changes with the time of day. As sunlight dances off its glass exterior, visitors can witness the breathtaking play of light and shadow, turning the concert hall into a living piece of art. Beyond its beauty, the Mariah Concert Hall serves as a vibrant cultural hub, hosting everything from orchestras to community events. Its size and design not only enhance acoustic quality, but also invite people to connect with the natural environment around it. Whether you are admiring it from afar or enjoying a concert inside, the elegance of this structure is something every visitor remembers. So next time you're in the area, make sure to stop by and experience this glass wonder for yourself. Did you know that $1 billion weighs as much as a car? If you stacked 1 billion $1 bills neatly, they'd tip the scales at around 2.2 tons, which is roughly the weight of a small car. It's hard to grasp just how vast $1 billion is. To break it down, if you were to spend $1,000 every day, it would take you nearly 3 years just to burn through $1 million. Now imagine trying to spend $1 billion. At that rate, you'd need about 2,838 years to spend it all. This crazy comparison helps us appreciate the massive scale of $1 billion. It's easy to lose sight of such big numbers in everyday life, but thinking about them in terms we can visualize, like weight or time, makes it more tangible. Next time you hear about $1 billion, remember that it's not just a number, it's an enormous pile of cash. Can you imagine that potatoes almost vanished? In the 19th century, the Irish potato famine struck a devastating blow to Ireland's food supply. A relentless fungal disease called late blight swept through potato crops, causing them to rot in the ground. This disaster led to the near extinction of the beloved staple food. Potatoes were a vital source of nutrition for many Irish families, and as the crops failed, a catastrophic famine ensued. Over a span of just a few years, around 1 million people died from starvation and disease, while another million fled the country in search of better lives. The famine reshaped Ireland's social landscape and had lasting impacts on its culture and economy. Surprisingly, this crisis led to changes in agricultural practices, with farmers starting to diversify their crops to prevent such a disaster from happening again in the future. How did a simple vegetable cause such monumental change? Prepare to be amazed by Air Force One's medical capabilities. This iconic plane isn't just a symbol of presidential power, it also serves as a fully functional doctor's office while soaring through the skies. Equipped with advanced medical facilities, Air Force One features an area that can be transformed into an operating room. This means that in case of a medical emergency, the president can receive immediate care from a doctor who is always on board. With medical equipment ready for use, in the presence of trained personnel, this aircraft becomes a unique blend of a flying White House and an emergency medical facility. The careful preparation reflects the importance of safeguarding the health of the nation's leader, no matter where they are in the world. So the next time you hear about Air Force One, remember, it's not just about travel, it's about ensuring the president's health and safety in any situation. Guess what really drives aircraft preservation? The dry climate and low humidity of certain regions play a vital role in keeping vintage aircraft in remarkable condition. In places with arid conditions, like the deserts of the American Southwest, moisture is incredibly low. This is essential because water can lead to rust and corrosion, which are the arch nemesis of metal structures. When planes are stored in these dry environments, the metal is less likely to deteriorate over time, preserving both their appearance and structural integrity. You might have seen stunning classic aircraft, often displayed in museums, benefiting from these natural conditions. The exceptional preservation allows historians and aviation enthusiasts to appreciate these machines just as they were when they first flew. So next time you marvel at a classic aircraft, remember how the weather affects its survival. Isn't nature wonderful? Is it really true that medieval perfumers were chemists? Absolutely. In fact, perfumers during the medieval period were among the early pioneers of chemistry, blending art with science in fascinating ways. They didn't just create pleasant scents. They experimented with alchemy and distillation techniques to extract essential oils and create complex fragrances. This was a time when understanding the properties of different materials and their interactions laid the groundwork for modern chemistry. By mixing various plant extracts, resins, and animal products, these skilled artisans turned simple ingredients into luxurious perfumes and lotions. Their work was vital for everyday life, from religious ceremonies to personal hygiene. This historical connection shows how scent-making has always been more than just indulgence. It represents a rich blend of creativity and scientific inquiry. Who knew our love for fragrance had such deep roots in science? Why exactly does Bulbasaur blend plants and dinosaurs? This unique Pokémon captures our imagination by fusing the features of a plant and a dinosaur into one adorable creature. Bulbasaur is the perfect example of how creativity thrives in the Pokémon franchise. With its bulb-like plant on its back, it represents the fascinating world of botany, while its squat reptilian form draws inspiration from dinosaurs. On the other hand, Gyarados takes a different route, embodying the awe-inspiring aspects of Chinese dragon mythology. This dragon-like Pokémon transforms from a humble Magikarp, showcasing the theme of perseverance and change. The Pokémon franchise cleverly combines various cultural elements and mythologies, making these characters relatable and intriguing. By merging different inspirations, it invites fans around the world to explore a rich tapestry of creativity. Isn't it amazing how games can reflect such diverse influences? Guess what really drives excitement at Gonda Dinosaur Theme Park? This thrilling destination offers visitors an unforgettable attraction where they are symbolically eaten by a giant dinosaur. Imagine stepping into a realm filled with massive dinosaur replicas that roar and move, making you feel like you've traveled back in time to the Jurassic era. In this unique experience, tourists can engage in a playful scenario where a giant dinosaur appears to gobble them up, all in good fun. It combines education with entertainment as families learn about these magnificent creatures while immersing themselves in imaginative play. Kids and adults alike can capture amazing photos and share laughs, making it a memorable part of their visit. The Gonda Dinosaur Theme Park goes beyond typical amusement parks by offering this interactive experience that sparks curiosity about dinosaurs and their world. So whether you're a dinosaur fanatic or just looking for a fun day out, this park has something for everyone. Ready to dive into the dino adventure? Prepare to be amazed by Ireland's missing snakes. Have you ever wondered why snakes aren't slithering around the Emerald Isle? The answer lies in a fascinating twist of history. After the last ice age, rising sea levels cut off Ireland from Britain, creating a barrier that prevented snakes from migrating to the island. While Britain welcomed these reptiles, Ireland remained isolated. This means that despite the ideal habitats, snakes never had the chance to establish a population in Ireland. Some folklore even suggests that St. Patrick famously banished snakes from the island. But the scientific reality tells a different story. The unique geography and historical timing work together to create a snake-free environment. So the next time you explore the lush green landscape, remember you're walking in a land where nature took a different path, leaving us without any native snakes. Did you know stars can be giants? While our sun shines bright as a familiar and essential star in our sky, it's far from the largest one out there. In fact, some stars in the universe are absolutely massive, reaching sizes that can be up to 100 times larger than our sun. These colossal stars, known as supergiants, can weigh hundreds of times more than our solar system's elegant center of energy. For instance, let's take Betelgeuse, a famous supergiant star in the constellation Orion. It's a prime example of these enormous celestial bodies, showcasing just how diverse the universe really is. Supergiants not only dwarf our sun with their sheer size, but they also burn through their fuel much faster, resulting in spectacular explosions called supernovae when they reach the end of their lives. Isn't it fascinating to think about how these gigantic stars exist among the countless others that populate the cosmos? This might surprise you. Sensitive plants can move. The sensitive plant, scientifically known as Mimosa pudica, is famous for its quick leaf movements when touched. This reaction is called thigmonesty, and it happens so fast that you can almost see it unfold in real time. When you poke or brush against its leaves, they fold up and droop within seconds. But why does this plant perform such an impressive feat? One reason could be to deter hungry herbivores that might want to munch on its foliage. By quickly closing its leaves, the plant could be signaling that it's not worth the trouble. Additionally, this rapid movement might help the plant cope with environmental stress, like strong winds or heavy rain. So next time you see a sensitive plant, remember that beneath its delicate appearance lies a surprisingly clever survival strategy. This might surprise you. Mr. Beast plans to run for president. The famous content creator and activist, known for his eye-catching videos and charitable ventures, has revealed his ambitions to enter the political arena once he reaches the age of 35. With his massive online following and innovative approach to content creation, Mr. Beast, whose real name is Jimmy Donaldson, has built a brand around engaging entertainment and philanthropy. He often uses his platform to raise money for various causes, such as planting trees and feeding the hungry. By announcing his intention to run for office, he sparks conversations about how social media figures can influence politics and engage younger voters. Mr. Beast's unique style may attract a younger demographic to the often complicated world of politics. As he gears up for this major life change, many wonder how his social media savviness will translate to governance and public service. Will his bold ideas and fresh perspectives make waves in the political landscape? Is it really true that comets are so dark? Surprisingly, comets only reflect about 4% of the light that hits them, making them appear quite dim against the backdrop of space. This low level of reflectivity is one reason why these celestial visitors look so dark and mysterious as they travel through the solar system. However, when comets approach the sun, they begin to display stunning bright tails that can stretch for millions of kilometers. This transformation occurs because the sun's heat causes the comet's icy nucleus to sublimate, releasing gas and dust that form the glowing tail. It's a fascinating contrast, the dark body of the comet itself versus the bright, shimmering tails that capture our imaginations. Comet tails can even change direction depending on solar winds, creating a spectacular visual display. So the next time you hear about a comet visiting our skies, remember that its dark core is just a small part of the story, overshadowed by the brilliant spectacle it creates as it dances around the sun. Here's what actually happens when we connect with nature. The idea of sending a flag into a forest brings to mind a beautiful symbol of peace and unity. Imagine that flag fluttering gently in the breeze, its colors shining bright against the greens and browns of the trees. This gesture creates a powerful connection to nature, reminding us of our shared responsibility to care for our environment. Flags often stand for ideas we hold dear, and in this context, they can represent hope, harmony, and a longing for better days. As people witness this flag, it may inspire them to reflect on the importance of protecting our planet and fostering peaceful relationships, especially in times of conflict. Such imagery encourages us to come together, embracing our differences while striving for a harmonious existence. So next time you see a flag waving in the wind, think of the deeper meanings it may hold.